I learned my lesson about drones the hard way. And by the hard way, I mean the scary way because I had put bumpers on my drones that matched my drone because look how professional that looks. It's sleek, it's gorgeous. You can't even tell that they're there, especially in your content, which is what I had originally wanted. But I was out flying my drone and I got it pretty far away, and the background was all tree branches and the light shining through it and moving in the wind. I could not find my drone. I could hear it, I knew it was in that direction, but because I was busy trying to manage my puppies and the other things going on in the area, I lost my drone. I couldn't find it and I didn't know where I was flying it. That was my main problem. And so it took a few minutes of terror, but I located the drone in the air and I got it to come back to me so it didn't crash into anything. And that is when I switched to orange bumpers. This is going to make it a lot more identifiable while I'm out flying. It's also going to make it more identifiable in my videos. So you're going to be able to see it a little bit better when I'm flying it far away and I'm showing you some type of way to be using your drone. It's going to make it a lot easier. Does it look as nice? No, absolutely not. Not as cute. This is definitely more my vibe, but practicality and strategically, the orange is a lot smarter. So I am not going to be using my gray ones. It means I spent some money on it and I'm not going to use it now. Definitely like the orange ones better at this point. They're going to be a lot more functional for me. These are actually really nice because they are a hard plastic, but there's like a soft hard plastic. So they are a little bit flexible. They're going to actually move around a little bit, but not too terribly much. And it's going to allow you to just snap it right onto your drone. I will say you have to pay attention with these ones because there is a little bump on this side that you don't have on this side. So if you try to put it on the wrong side, you're not going to be able to get it on properly, which is what I just did putting this one on. And it just snaps over the different pieces there so that it is protecting your drone just a little bit in case you crash into something. And you just want to make sure, especially when you first put it on, it might kind of shift a little bit. So you might need to readjust that just in the beginning. I've never had any problems once I put this on, but this one I just put on a minute ago for another video. And so I just have to readjust it just a tiny bit, but it's going to help me to identify this. Like you can see, look at that. You can see that so much easier than you can see this. If this was against a tree and you just saw like the light in the background there and it was really far away and just kind of moving as the branches were moving, you can see how easily that would just not be in your line of sight. But this, that stands out. So the benefits of the orange or the red is going to be that you can see that color even if you're against like an orange or red background. You're still going to be able to see part of the drone, so you'll have something in your vision as you're moving around to be able to identify it, whereas just this is going to make it really hard. Like you can even see that tiny little bit on the side there, how much easier that is to see a drone moving with the tree branches moving. It's not as cute. I know it's not as cute, but it is what I'm doing going forward because that was terrifying. Follow along for more tips and tricks on how you can be using your drone to create your content to make your life way easier and more simplistic and time saving. We'll see you in the upcoming episodes.